Recording!
Hey, oh,
Wonderful.
Kim,
Thank
there's another
you.
Kim.
Thank you, ladies. Alrighty. So, welcome. Thank you to everyone who is watching the call live tonight. I don't know if anyone else joined while I was away, but yay, Kim did. I just see Kim is new. So thank you everyone for joining us. I am Ashley Berkelmans. I am one of the directors who is leading this Hungry for Success program. So there is myself, there is Shoot, Sarah Hooper, woohoo, all the way from Lethbridge, Alberta. And then we have the lovely viewer, woohoo! Am I right in saying Grand Prairie, or are you upset? Yeah? Woohoo! All right. So we have two absolutely fantastic leaders from the West, and myself, I am in Southwestern Ontario. So we have a span across Canada, and I'm really, really excited to be partnering with these two other leaders. We are just really, really excited for you guys, and we are so passionate about this business. We are passionate about our teams and seeing growth in our teams, because all three of us have seen a huge amount of growth in the last, I would say the last year. Would you ladies say that as well? Year and a half, 2 years. Just seeing a lot of growth in our business once we decided to take the plunge and really pursue everything that this business has to offer. So we have hand chosen you to be a part of this program, and we did not put this out to every single person on our teams. We took some time to think about who we wanted to invite, because you have shown just your immense potential, but also results. We've seen results from you, and we're really excited to continue building you as leaders in this company. So what I wanted to start off with is I'm going to pull up a PowerPoint, so you guys don't have to like watch my face talking the whole night, because I'm not really going to do anything like exciting, or like I am a drama teacher, but there's no play going on tonight. So I'm going to pull up the slideshow that's going to kind of guide us through, and then I'm going to pull on different resources throughout the night. So we don't have a ton of time, so I'm basically going to be talking at hyperspeed, which Sarah Hoople will be like, Ashley, are you capable of that? So, but again, I would just invite the leaders, Sarah and Cindy. I'd invite both of you. If you feel like I've missed something at a certain point, or you want to just interject, just unmute yourself and go right in. But the one thing I'm going to say is tonight's call is going to be very different from the rest of the calls. Tonight's call, we're packing in basically like our kickoff call, but we're also getting some training in there because we really wanted to maximize our time and get the program started. So I'm going to be kind of packing two things into one. So I won't be giving a lot of opportunity for conversation, whereas on the following calls, we're always going to start with a little bit of feedback and sharing our discoveries during the week. But since we're just starting, we're not going to take time for that tonight, and it is going to be a lot more of just explaining the program and then getting right into our training. Cool? Yay! Awesome. Okay, so I am going to share my screen, see if I can do this. I pretend I'm like so tech savvy, but I'm really not. Just let me know if someone can unmute themselves, and let me know if you can see this when I start sharing. So are you seeing the Stay Hungry thing here? Are you seeing that?
The Facebook page, yeah.
Yeah, the Facebook page? Okay, awesome. So this is our Facebook page. Again, just wanted to show you, just in case you're like, what is this? This is our Facebook page, and this is where we're going to be doing a lot of our communication with you throughout the week. So we're going to have posts on there, we're going to have different calls to action, and we're going to have different things that we want you guys to comment on, and this is also going to be where you're going to post your homework for the team to see. So this is like our little private accountability group, and this isn't for anyone else outside of the group, other than there might be a couple of you that are in the program and your upline isn't necessarily on the program. I know there's a couple people in my org who have joined and their upline isn't going to be directly a part of the training program. So that's the only other person that might be shared that information or will be shared that information. But otherwise, this is our private group to share our accomplishments, share our struggles, and ask for support and just really encourage each other. So I wanted to draw you to there. And then can you guys now see, oh, whoops, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, let's see if this reloads properly. Come on, Google Slides. No. Can you guys, is it still loading for you guys too?
Loading, yep, it's loading.
Okay. Oh, there we go. I think it's a little bit slow. My computer's a bit laggy. I don't know if I sound laggy to you guys, but I look laggy on the screen.
No, you're good.
Good? Okay, so I'm going to present this. So this is our first call, call number 1. So you guys can see that. This is our agenda. Can you see the agenda? Perfect. Okay. So first of all, for tonight, we're going to go over our group expectations for you, what we are expecting from you, what we're looking for, and just kind of how the program's going to run. Then we're going to talk a little bit about promotion information, how you can promote, what it takes to promote, and that is honestly something so exciting because a lot of you are either really close to a promotion or you're working towards it, or some of you are brand new and you're like absolutely terrified, blowing that bag for oxygen because it's like, oh my goodness, I just started this and I have no idea, like I can't do this or I'm scared, and we are there to cheer you on, but not only to cheer you, to coach you and show you that it is possible. So we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about the importance of and how to track your contacts throughout your time in this program. And then we're going to do some training on prospecting and booking outside of parties. That's our training tonight. And then, of course, as every call we'll have a call to action. Alrighty. I don't know if it will work to this basis. Awesome. All right, so number 1, group expectation, take part in every call live. We prefer live so we can see your faces, so we can, you can participate. Again, like I said, tonight's not going to be a lot of participation, but on most calls, we are going to have lots of feedback and conversation, and you can't do that if you're not part of the live call. But we know that life happens, and sometimes you're not going to be able to be on the call live. So what we are going to do is, as we are right now, we're going to record the call, and then we're going to upload it to YouTube and post the link in the Hungry for Success group. So that's where you're going to be able to find it. However, that link is going to be deleted Friday at midnight. Now, I don't know who's staying up till midnight, but maybe that's 10 o'clock Mountain Time because I won't be up till midnight on Friday night. I can guarantee you that. But we'll talk about it. Sorry,
okay, I was like, is it going to be Mountain Time or Eastern Time that it'll be deleted?
Well, you guys can, maybe we'll decide that and confirm it. It doesn't matter to me. But it will be deleted at some point, whether it's Saturday morning or what, but you have to watch the call either from Tuesday and you'll have until Friday at midnight. And we will pin the call to the group, so you can look in pinned post and it will be up at the top because there's going to be lots of stuff in the group throughout the week. Okay, so the call schedule, tonight being the first call, our topic is prospecting and booking outside of parties. Then February 20th, next week, Shoop is up to bat, and she will be talking to us about booking at parties, which is something I'm really excited for because I need to work on that, just being honest. Call number 3, February 27th, the lovely Cindy Ewert will be talking to us about post-coaching. Another thing I need to work on. Woohoo! And then call number 4 I will be doing on March 6th, which is Inform and Invite Recruiting Conversations, one of my absolute favorite parts of the business. And then March 13th, the Opportunity Chat. either a call or a meeting. That will be done by the lovely Shoop. And then Cindy will be finishing us off with call number 6, March 20th, coaching new consultants with the New Consultant Strong Start program. Woo woo! So excited. This call schedule, we are really, really excited about. There's tons of topics that even us as leaders, as I said already, and I'm sure the other 2 leaders can testify, it is something that every time we run this program with our teams, we learn something new, we take something new away, and we are just so excited to be partnering with you guys to bring you this program. So that is the call schedule. Some other expectations that we have is we want to promote a culture of growth and professionalism. So we are taking this seriously. As you can tell, I donned some lovely jewels. I threw them on for the meeting because I want to look my best for you guys, even though I'm wearing slippers. But again, just that idea of creating a culture of professionalism, we want to treat this seriously. So this is a business meeting. As much as we'll have fun and enjoy time with one another, we want to be serious about it. So if for some reason you're wanting to listen live, but you're unable to, be focused for some reason, I mean, we encourage that you are, but again, like we know life happens, perhaps you just turn the video off so that it's not distracting for others, because it can be distracting when we're kind of looking at all of the cats who are crawling across the screen and whatnot. So we really just want to be professional with this. And we also want to encourage a culture of growth, which means that we're open to new ideas. Whether we're scared out of our minds or whether we're like ready to become an executive director, we just really want to have an open mindset to growing. So we're really, really excited to be encouraging that culture in our group. We want to be open, we want to be honest, and we want to communicate with each other and your upline throughout the entire process. So that being said, we know very honestly that there might be weeks when you can't get your 15 contacts or something comes up and you get 8 out of 15. We want you to be honest with us about that. We would rather you be trying your best and telling us the truth than you feeling like you have to make up stuff and scramble at the last minute to try and fill it out. So that being said, we're going to talk a little bit about homework and what that looks like, but we don't want you to feel that you have to do all these things in order to stay in the program. No, we want you to share your successes and your failures, because all of us as leaders know firmly that it's often in our failures that we learn and we grow the most. So we really just want to cultivate that openness, and we want that to be on that Facebook page that we're sharing honestly, because Cindy might have a challenge in her week, and I went through that last week, but I came up with a solution for how to overcome that. And if I don't share that, if Cindy didn't share that challenge with me, then I would have no idea how I could support her as a friend, as a colleague, as someone who's going through this as well. So we really, really think that is so important to cultivate that. I know I've reached out to my team members and asked them if I can keep them accountable. And so far they've all said yes. Still waiting to hear back from a couple people, but I would love to keep you accountable on your homework, and I know that your uplines that are involved in the program as well would like to do that. And also, let's have fun. We want to celebrate. We are all leaders who totally believe in recognition and celebration, and we want to share those big little wins. So even if it was like, I talked to somebody in the grocery store for the first time today, share that with us and tell us, like, how did you feel? Did it make you feel like you wanted to throw up? Did it make you excited? Did you feel awkward? But we want to share and we want to celebrate those things. So those are some of the group expectations that we have for you. Oops. And now my PowerPoint has decided to go away. Shoop or Cindy, do you guys want to kind of put anything in there talking about group expectations while my PowerPoint loads?
Yeah, we were just talking earlier today too that Or are we going to talk about the PASS program at all right now? Or how do you say
yes,
that?
let's do that. Yeah.
So we want people to be part of this group that actually care and want to take the time for it, because we're taking our time out from our work and our lives as well to do this for you guys, because we believe in you guys. But yeah, we are going to, whoever doesn't do their homework, and we're going to, on our live calls, have a word of the call so that we know people actually listen to it and have to message us with that. But we are only going to allow 2 passes within the next 6 weeks. So if you don't get these things done, we are going to remove people from the group. And that maybe sounds kind of harsh, but we want to work with people that want to work with us.
Awesome. Thank you, Cindy, for touching on that. I really think it is so important for us, again, to cultivate that culture of, well, as we said, professionalism, honesty, but also celebration. And celebrating can even mean the failures, right? So as long as you're sharing with us what you did, you know, that counts as completed homework. Right? So we're not trying to be super, super harsh and be like, you got 14 contacts, not 15, you're out of the group. But just that commitment to trying, right? That commitment to going for it. And as I was going through my notes, as I was preparing for today, that I came across a quote, and it was just talking about, you know, people who are hungry again, and we've named our group Hungry for Success. And I really think people who are hungry, they are going to be the ones who see you know, their goals accomplished, because you're going for it day after day. And you know, some days it's a grind, some days, you know, it feels a lot easier than others, but you're consistently going for it and putting in the work. So the 3 of us are committing to be pouring our next 6 weeks into you guys, because we think that is worth it. We think, you know, when we look at our goals and what we want to accomplish in our year, we know that these next 6 weeks pouring into you is going to be worth it, because we're going to see, you know, we're going to see these people that we're mentoring. We're going to see you guys grow, and we're going to see you guys reach your goals, and that's going to bring a lot of fulfillment for us as leaders. And we are so hungry, I guess, to use that word, hungry to see those of you who we've selected, see you reach what you desire to reach. And so we want to dedicate our time to partner with you in that. So moving on to what's it going to take. So I guess at this point, just to save time, I'm not going to go and show you the entire career plan. We'll post that in the group. I'll post that tonight. So Shoop and Cindy, if I don't, remind me. But I'm going to post the career plan. But I just want someone to unmute themselves for a second, not one of the leaders, and tell me, what does it take to become a team leader? Maybe you already are a team leader, or that's what you have your sights set on. So can someone share with me quickly what it means to become a team leader? What are the requirements that the company has? And I will call on you if no one talks, because I am the teacher. Anyone? Anyone? Who am I going to unmute here? Kimberly, I'm unmuting you. Kimberly, what does it take? Oh, it didn't unmute.
I knew it would be.
What does it take, girl?
Eye contact.
Pardon?
I said I was avoiding eye contact. To be a team leader, which I have not done yet. So I believe it is 3 active recruits, and is it 3,000 in team sales?
You got it, girl. And then what do you as a team leader have to do a minimum of personal sales?
1,000?
Yeah. And that stays throughout the leadership growth career plan.
Sorry, just to clarify, it's 2 active recruits.
2, yeah.
Oh, for team leaders. Sorry. Yeah, I was thinking 3,000 in sales. So I was like,
yeah, 2 active recruits and 3,000 in sales.
Yeah, and the leader, like if Kimberly, if you were promoting to team leader, you yourself would have to do 1,000 in personal sales.
Yes.
Yeah.
And 2,000 is an org. Just as a team, I mean, for you guys to promote together.
Perfect. And I think, and the other thing is too, is that that team leader is the first level where you start seeing leads. And I won't go into that in detail because it's going to take time. Again, if you want to know, you're like, Ashley, I heard you say something about leads. What is that? Basically, it's lots of free money into your bank account, but we can talk more about that if you're curious about what leads are. Now, who am I going to pick on for director, or is someone just going to go for it? Director.
Pick on Melissa. She looks
Pick
like
on Melissa? Okay, I can see Melissa right here. Melissa, I'm picking on you. Do you know what it takes to become a director, Melissa?
I don't think I do, no.
Okay, do you want to take, okay, so team leader, and then the next level is director. You need how many team members?
5.
Yeah, 5 active team members. We always, the goal is to promote with about 8 to 10, but you only need 5 team members that are active to promote.
Okay.
And then you need team sales of
6,000?
Yeah, you got it, girl. And then the exact same thing, 1,000 personal sales or 1,500 if you want leads. Thank you, Melissa, for letting me put you on the spot. So that is what it takes to become a director. So, and honestly, I know that Sarah and Cindy and I can all attest that team leader is that first huge jump. When you become a team leader and all of a sudden you start getting leads and you're going to see your paycheck, and that's only 2 team members that are active. And then director is that next step. Oh no, our free meeting is going to end in 10 minutes. All right, we'll see what we can do. Shoop, you'll make the call. Okay, so that is director, team leader. We're going to go over the career plan when we post the career plan. I will make sure I post that with all the details. Why isn't it letting me go to the next slide? Yay, techie. We're going to close this. Oh, it's because my Google decided to die again. Sorry, guys.
We can post, Ashley, if we get cut off, I'm sure we can post some of the slide screenshots on to sum up this, so we all have something to resource later, or in the files, like you said.
Yeah, I will post this in the files for sure. I'm just wanting this to keep me on track.
Come back.
Okay, yes, we're moving to prospecting. Okay, awesome. So this is, and then we're going to talk about our contacts. I'll see if I can do this in 8 minutes. I think I can, guys. Are you ready? On your mark, get set, go, Ashley. Ashley, flip ahead. Okay, so the whole idea of prospecting and booking outside of parties is so huge, because when we think about our business, the idea is about 50% of our business is going to come from new contacts. And that's a huge thing that we are going to be talking about in this program, is just that we want to reach outside of ourselves, outside of those parties that we're having, or outside of our comfy, familiar contacts, and reaching out and connecting with new people. So, oh snap, it's not loaded. Okay, I'm just going to stop sharing my screen for a second, and we're just going to look at each other. Is that good? We can all just see each other again? Okay. So, the big idea is that basically we want to be prospecting anywhere and everywhere. Honestly, I have seen such a huge change in my business as soon as and again, you're not trying to sell things to anyone and everyone. You're not trying, oh, buy this from me, but just bringing up in conversation, somehow, some way, you're connecting with people, and you're finding ways to bring up your business, and again, genuine ways. And so I think it's something I learned at leadership. There, Stacy Itzel, the national executive director who is training us, she said, CBA, connect. So you're talking to someone out in public, you connect with them, find something, whether it's something they're wearing or something, you've said that connects you. Brag on your business. Somehow, your business has allowed you to travel for free, or your business has allowed you to, stay home with your kids. It can be even as simple as, oh, I have this tool to mix and chop that breaks up my ground beef and I love how it works. And then ask, CBA, connect, brag, ask. Somehow you ask them, I would love to connect with you and share with you more about this mix and chop. Can I get your information? And you hand them a mini catalog and then they get a draw slip and give you their information. So we're going to talk about this mini catalog challenge because this is your big to-do this week. So the mini catalog challenge is to put 10 mini catalogs into your bag this week. So our weeks run from Wednesday morning after our call until Monday night. So that Tuesday morning is kind of our time in between our homework, because our homework is due Monday night at midnight. So that we as your leaders have time to kind of look over things Tuesday morning before our call the next night. So 10 mini catalogs in your bag, and then you need to make sure there's a customer slip, a draw slip attached to each catalog. And then so what's going to happen is when you're out and about, you are going to hand out these 10 mini catalogs to people that you meet in your week. Okay, so this isn't handing out mini catalogs to your mom and your sister and your neighbor and people that you talk to all the time that know you're a Pampered Chef consultant, but these are new people that you meet in your week. Okay, so somehow, some way, you're going to say, I have a business with the Pampered Chef, or I'm with the Pampered Chef, and it's my job to give away 10 of these this week, and you say, I'd love to give one to you, and then you give them that catalog. They can browse through. Your contacts and information is on the back, and then you get them to fill out the draw slip. Okay, and as they're filling out the draw slip, you can ask them questions like, when was the last time you've been to a Pampered Chef party? What's your favorite Pampered Chef item that you own, if they've told you that they've owned one? And then, a great way to start is, do you have a Pampered Chef consultant? They might already have one, but they also might have had one a long time ago who stopped selling, or, someone who hasn't been getting back to them and they've been trying to buy a garlic press. So the idea is that 7 out of 10 people are going to give you that information back. If the statistics are, if you are creating that relationship with them in that moment, 7 out of 10 people are going to give you your information. So that means we have to be ready for 3 people to say no, right? We have to be ready for that and accept that. As Andrea Sales said, you're on the phone, someone says no, hang it up, next. So same thing when you're out and about with people, okay? So again, once you have that contact information, then you can be following up with people and calling them and contacting them and figuring out if they're going to be a customer, if they're going to be a new team member, or if they're going to be a host for you. And there is a booking script in the Director Bound. I'm going to show you. I have 3 minutes and 30 seconds, so I'm going to briefly show you if I have time, and if not, we'll just post it to the group. But I'll show you where to find that booking script, because I love when I get words that I can use as a starter and then I can make them my own. Because I find sometimes when I have absolutely nothing, I freeze or I just spew out tons of stuff. So this is your call to action for this week. Now, I think my slides are crashed, so I'm just going to say it. And those of you who have a notebook and a pen, you can write it down. And those of you who don't, we will post what the homework is. So the call to action for this week is to hand out 10 mini catalogs. And then you're going to start tracking your consultants in your notebook. Now, because of time, I didn't quite have time to go over this whole tracking process, but there is a document that I will either guide you to at the end of this call or we will post in the group, which explains your spiral notebook, because you all are going to be starting to use a spiral notebook and to track your contacts every week. And then you're going to listen to a training audio call, and it's on the Director Bound page, so I'm hopefully going to have a few seconds to show you guys where to navigate all of this. And it's called, let me see here, Making It a Network. So that is, that's our call for this week, Making It a Network. And then, so you're going to listen to that audio call. And then what we're requiring from you is after you've listened to the audio call, you are going to post one of your takeaway actions that you are going to implement into your business after listening to that training call. So that's what we're asking you to post in the Facebook group. So at some point during the week before Monday night, you're going to listen to the training call, and then you're going to post in the Facebook group one of your takeaway actions. Okay?
Hey, Ashley, what's your secret word?
I was just going to say.
Are you guys ready? My secret word? Secret word? Well, look at Cindy. Cindy, can you say hi so we can see you?
Hi. Put my
What is
boobs.
Cindy wearing? So the secret word for tonight is pineapple. So what I'm going to get, as we mentioned at the beginning of the call, what we need you to do is each of you is going to respond to your director. So whichever director you are with, whatever organization you're with, you're going to respond to that director. Just send us a quick message tonight or whenever you end up watching the replay, just saying, pineapple, I watched the video through, and then we'll know that you watched it through. So it does not look like I have time to show you exactly Director Bound and how to find it, but basically what happens is you go to Consultant Corner, then you go to Training and Resources, Director Bound Program, and up in the top right-hand side, you guys are going to see Kickoff Call and Call Number 1, and that's where you can get the resources for everything we talked about tonight. So we will try to post them to the group as well, but they're all available for you on Consultant Corner, sorry. And what I want you guys to look up tonight is look up Michael Jordan, success, failure, and just type that into Google.